welcome back to the channel. This is Miracle Maker Football channel. We are bringing you the player ratings for Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 1. Goals from Mikhailo Modric and a last-minute penalty from Noni Madueke secured a 2-1 victory over Crystal Palace. This is a game that Chelsea is supposed to be comfortable in winning, but we struggled to the point that in the second half, for the majority of the second half, we struggled to even have attempts on goal. Some individuals stood out. Players like Malo Gusto, Conor Gallagher, Jordi Petrovic, they were all outstanding, and there are some players that really struggled to impose themselves. They really struggled. So do well to stick around and see who gets the man of the match. Hit the like button on this video and subscribe if you are yet to subscribe. We start with Jordi Petrovic. Petrovic performances coming in for the injured Rupert Sanchez has been phenomenal. All the goals conceded were not his fault. You can see the confidence he is commanding. His distributions are also good, and he knows when to pass to a defender and when to clear the ball. He doesn't put his defenders in unnecessary danger. So Jordi Petrovic is taking the claim to be our number one, and rightfully he will soon overtake Robert Sanchez as the number one. Jordi Petrovic gets a 7 in our player ratings. Malo Gusto at the right back, before he moved to the left back, he was so outstanding both at the left back and at the right back, but his best performances came at the right back. If Malo Gusto can keep his fitness playing like this, Chelsea will not actually miss the absence of Reece James. Malo Gusto against Crystal Palace was clearly the best player on the pitch. We are giving Malo Gusto 8.5 in today's player ratings. He got an assist for Mikhailo Modric's opening goal. It was a brilliant left-footed pass. Overall, he was good defensively, pushing forward, creating spaces, putting in dangerous crosses. 8.5 for Malo Gusto. At the left side, Levi Colwill, another shambolic display at the left back. He was missing when Michael Olise scored the equalizer. He was supposed to be there as the left back. He offered nothing going forward before his substitution. We are giving Levi Colwill 5.5. You can't totally fault him, though. He was being played out of position. He is a left centre back. He is the centre back. He is not a left back. It is high time Pochettino swallow his pride and realize that Jan Maston is a better left back than Levi Colwill, who is not even a left back. A 5.5 for Levi Colwill. At the center of the defense, we have Axel Disasi, who once again proved that he is nowhere better than Chalobah. It was a pathetic and disastrous performance from Axel Disasi. We are giving Disasi a 5. He was so poor, giving so many back passes, losing the ball carelessly. There was nothing positive about Axel Disasi's game against Crystal Palace. A 5 for Disasi. Whereas Benoit Badiashile continued his individual error streak. It is now almost a tradition for Benoit Badiashile to make careless mistakes. Though he puts in a decent performance, but his individual errors are becoming something like a norm. A 6 for Benoit Badiashile. At the midfield, we have Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher was one of the best players in the field against Crystal Palace. He was intercepting plays, putting his body on the line, tackling, passing, pushing forward, falling back. He was almost everywhere. It was a positive display from Conor Gallagher, who gets 8 in our today's player ratings. Don't forget that by January, it is still likely that Chelsea will be looking forward to sell Conor Gallagher. There is a report that if offer of £45 million to £50 million is being offered, Chelsea will consider selling their best midfielder this season, Conor Gallagher. 8 for Conor against Crystal Palace, whereas Moise Caicedo gets a 6.5. It was an underwhelming performance from Caicedo. He was not really imposing. He finds it difficult to create spaces. He finds it also difficult to win tackles cleanly. He doesn't dive into tackles and win the ball without committing foul. You expect more from someone you paid £150 million. I know it's still early, but at least he needs to step up. He was so poor against Crystal Palace at the middle of the park. He made the work so much for Conor Gallagher. It was almost as if we were playing with only one man at the middle. Whereas at the number 10, Christopher Nkunku, who made his first start for Chelsea since coming back from injury, he put in a positive performance, creating spaces, switching plays. Though he was still rusty, he wasn't sharp because of he hasn't played for months, but it was a convincing performance from Christopher Nkunku, who gets a 7 in our today's player ratings. He was positive against Crystal Palace. When he is fit, you will see the real Christopher Nkunku. At the right side, we have Ian Maston, who is a natural left back, but Pochettino trusts him to be a right winger instead of a left back. He put in an average performance. He offered almost nothing going forward, except the first attempt of the game when Mikhailo Modric gave him a wonderful pass. He didn't actually hit the ball well, but it was a decent attempt on goal. He gets a 6 in our today's player ratings. At the left side, we have Mikhailo Modric, who once again is growing in confidence. The pass to Ian Maston was so brilliant. He loves cutting in, coming to the middle, just like what we used to see during the days of Eden Hazard. Mikhailo Modric, the only issue I'm having with him is his first touch. He tends to overheat his first touch. If he can work on his first touch, he can be better. But it was a decent, brilliant performance from Mikhailo Modric, who scored his goal against Crystal Palace in a well-taken effort. Mikhailo Modric gets a 7.5 in our today's player ratings, whereas completing the team, Nicholas Jackson, he gets a 5.5. It was alarming. The goals he missed against Palace, it is now a tradition for Nicholas Jackson to miss open nets. It is now a tradition. It was a wonderful pass from Conor Gallagher, but Jackson mixed from that position. This shows that we need a striker. We need a striker if we want to avoid relegation. If we want to enter into the European competition places, we need a striker. It was another pathetic finishing from Nicholas Jackson. Though his ball playing skills were better, he linked well with Mikhailo Modric and Christopher Nkunku. But dude, you are a striker. Your duty is to score, not to be a playmaker. If you are playing as a number 10, fine, but you are playing as a striker. You are being judged by the number of goals you scored. It is high time you realize that and kick the ball. Stay behind after team training. Practice shooting. Do some shooting practices. You need it. It was an underwhelming performance from Nicholas Jackson. This is it for my player ratings based on those that started. Because of time, we are not doing for those that didn't start the game. So let me see your player ratings. For me, Malo Gusto was the man of the match. Who was your man of the match against Crystal Palace? Let me see your comment in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, please do it to like the video and comment. Subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Stay cool and stay blessed. More updates will be on your way. Blue always will be the color.